everyone and welcome back. So today I wanted to do another handbag video for you all. You seem to really enjoy it and I have a really fun one that I wanted to talk about today, and it is the Gucci Dionysus. It is in the size small and the suede taupe color, and I've almost had this bag for an entire year. And so I feel like when people have had a bag for longer than, you know, a couple weeks, a couple months, they can really give you a better review and their real thoughts on the bag after they've worn it however many times. And that's where I'm at with this bag. So I wanted to share with you guys anything and everything that I pretty much learned in the first year with owning this bag and owning a suede bag, because I've never had a suede bag before. A lot of things that go along with having this bag and with the price point and stuff, and just, is it really worth it? Is it really worth spending the money on this bag, or is it better to get like a different version or anything like that? So if you're interested in seeing my wear and tear for the first year of owning this bag and just my thoughts and what fits inside, then just keep on watching. I wanted to start with were like the specific details about the bag. I'm not going to do the measurements or anything like that, but I'll put everything like that down below. So first and foremost, let's just start with like the outside of the bag and what fits inside, and then we'll go into like the specific details and the pros and cons and the wear and tear. So first and foremost, you guys, I love hardware, and that was one of the things that drew me so strongly to this bag. I love hardware, and this has such a substantial chain on it, and it's not uncomfortable, and just this, I think it's a lion's head. Yeah, they're two lion's heads. Just something about this was just so unique, and in some ways some people might think it is trendy, which I do too. I don't think it's going to stand the test of time as far as like years and years and years down the line still be fashionable. But right now it's just so perfect, and this chain to me is the part of the bag that made it look a little bit more classic in my terms of classic, and then the actual like lion's head was what made it like a trendy piece. But I love these straps. You can have them doubled up like this on your shoulder, or you can drop it down to one and have it hanging. I love wearing it both ways, either in the crook of my arm or just like all the way down like this. It hits perfectly right on the top of my hip bone. It's just perfect. It's perfect. It's a perfect size. And then when you open it up, it flaps all the way back, so it's kind of like a classic flat bag in that sense, where, I mean, there's no other way to get into it. And it has this compartment right here, which I normally never use. I've never used it, but I'm pretty sure, I mean, if you're traveling or something, which I would never travel with this bag like at the airport, but if you wanted to, you put some like documents in there. But it pretty much has two separate compartments and then one zipper compartment in the middle, which I love because you can kind of compartmentalize the bag a little bit. And in the front, I just have my Chanel lambskin boy Ozip coin purse. I have this little, what is this called? It's like a little purse hanger that you can put on a table, and your purse can like hang off of it so it doesn't touch the ground if there's nowhere else to set the purse. And in the middle compartment, I have my keys and a pack of gum. Let's see what else. And then in the back, I have this little pouch out of my Neverfull, and I pretty much just put like my makeup products in there and a couple lip liners, and that's pretty much it. But that gives you an idea of how big it is. Like, this fits inside perfectly fine. So I put this in the front, and then my cell phone goes in it also with a very portable charger that's almost the size of my cell phone, and I have the iPhone 7 Plus, which fits in perfectly fine. Here, actually, I'll show you guys. My iPhone 7 Plus fits in perfectly fine. Sorry, just moving around my other stuff. And then you just close it. So it's really easy in and out for me. I love it, and I love the fact that it has all the different, like, not a lot of different compartments, but it does have compartments, so it's easy to find your stuff. It doesn't get lost in it, and like the inside material doesn't get all like scuffed up or anything. Like, the inside of my bag is not dirty, which is nice, because sometimes some of my other bags, like, because I'm brown and I have like brown makeup, like my compact, a lot of times like my makeup brushes and stuff, I have to put them in a bag because I don't want it to get on the inside. But I've never had that problem with this bag, so I absolutely love it. I feel like a lot of things can fit into it, and it doesn't like stretch it out too much. Like, this is how I normally have it. I normally wouldn't pack it more than this because it makes it a little bit harder to close on this end. And you see how just like easy that is? so smooth. It's so smooth, but I think it's because of the weight of these lion's heads. But I love the design of this bag, and I like how it's like compartmentalized, like I said before, just to help you organize and get in and out of it quickly, and it's not like fussy, but the outside is still like beautiful. So yeah, I love how they just like made this bag in general. Besides the hardware, one of the other things that really drew me to this bag was this color. It is the perfect nude color, and against, if you're wearing a little bit more like blush tones, it picks up a little bit more like nudie mauve, but if you're wearing more like neutral tones, sorry, there's a FedEx truck driving by. But if you're wearing more like neutral tones, it picks up just like the perfect nude. There's not very many bags out there that are this color, and that's what drew me so hard, besides the hardware, to this bag. But now, as I think back on it, I don't know if that was the best decision, partially because I don't have like a huge handbag collection or anything like that, so it is a little bit harder for me to wear this bag because of the color and material combination together. If it was just like all leather in this color, it'd be perfectly fine, but because of its suede and light, that's where we came with a little bit of problems. So but there's not many bags this color. They do have it in the black colorway also, the all black suede, and then of course they have like the canvas. Now let's talk about the pros. As far as the pros, I mean, this bag is so versatile in my opinion. I feel like I can wear it during the daytime, not necessarily when I have my daughter. I don't normally wear it but if I'm going, you know, shopping in the mall or something like that, or if I'm going out with like friends for lunch or something like that, or even dinner with Darian, I wear this bag. I mean, I feel like it can go day to night in some senses, but it just depends on if I have my daughter or not. I love how the strap drop is adjustable, so I can wear it all the way up on my shoulder if I want to and have it up like this, or I can, you know, drop it all the way down and just wear it as just like a shoulder bag. It's not too big, it's not too small. It fits everything I need for it to fit, and everything that's in here I also put in like my larger totes, so it's not like I have to downsize. I don't feel like. The only thing that I don't carry in here that I would carry in my larger tote is a water bottle, but other than that, like, it's fine. I feel like this bag, the actual quality is the best that I've seen from Gucci. I've owned 2 other Gucci bags before. I still have one of them. It's the Super Mini that I did a video on a couple weeks ago, and then the other was the Soho Disco that I ended up selling because that leather did not wear well to me. But at the same time, you're paying for, I mean, Gucci's price points were, except for they just had a price increase, but they're a lot cheaper kind of than other brands in some instances, so you are paying for the quality, I guess, in that sense. But this might, I mean, you're paying for it though, but this is just, I've had no problems with like the glazing or anything, and it's just held up so beautifully. I've been so happy with that part of it. And I mean, I feel like this is like a different level of Gucci. Like the Super Mini that I have is like here, the Soho Disco is like here, and then this is like here. They are all on like different scales, and definitely you are paying for that, but I can see the quality in this one. I can't see the quality as much in the other 2, mostly with the Soho Disco, but the Super Mini, because it has hardware and stuff, it's a little bit better. The quality, you see it in this, like this specific style that they have. You really see it, you feel it, and the wear and tear has been amazing on it, except for one part, which we'll get to. One of the other things that I've talked about before is the strap drop. I just think it's perfect. The actual like lion's head, I love it because it's weighted. So opening it, I mean, you can really like hold on to it and open it and hold on to it and close it, and it's very open, close, you feel it, you know it's shut type of thing. If you don't shut it, you know you didn't shut it. So it's not like flimsy at all, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's very just well made. This bag is so well made. But with that being said, my absolute main con, but I knew this going into it, is the fact that you most likely, probably 90% sure that you'll get color transfer, and that happened to me, and I did so well. It actually just recently happened. I've had the bag since like last December, never had any color transfer, And the night that Darian actually proposed to me, I went to dinner and I brought this bag and I wore a black velvet dress. I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think I was gonna get any color transfer, and then of course after the proposal I really wasn't worried about my purse, and that's the one night I did get color transfer. So this is what it looks like. It's not like the worst thing in the world. I've seen like ones where it's completely covered, but to me this is just like devastating. In like the purse world, not in real world problems, but in the purse, like when I got home and saw this, I was just like, oh my gosh, are you serious? This never happened to me before. I've always been very conscientious about like not wearing brand new denim, not wearing super like dark black denim. I'll wear leather coated denim type of thing with this bag, or I'll wear dresses, but never had color transfer. So when I got it, I was so like, oh my gosh. And so yeah, it makes me really sad every time I see it. I blew it. I blew it. But that's the con with it. And I knew that though when I purchased the bag. I was so attracted to this color. I was so attracted to the hardware. But it was one of those things, once it gets color transfer, it's kind of like, that's where I am now with it. This is the only wear you see on the entire bag. It's absolutely insane. I've kept this in such pristine condition that when I messed up the back, I was like, oh my gosh. I really just, I don't know. I really messed up. So yeah, that's the downside. If you're using this as like, if this was one of like your first bags, unless you really love it, go on ahead, go get it, do it. But if you're trying to grow your handbag collection and obviously like start with like the neutrals and then move up from there, I wouldn't say that this colorway is the best way to go because of the color transfer part of it. If I'm going to be spending the amount that we spent on this bag, I want to be able to wear it and wear it at any time possible. And I didn't realize it rained as much as it does in New Jersey, so that was one of the issues where I haven't been able to wear it as much as I would have wanted to because it's raining more than I ever thought it rained here. And then you just have to be a little bit more cautious about it. And I'm the type of person that I'm gonna be cautious with all my handbags. I am, you know, I take good care of my handbags, but at the same time, I wanna wear them. I want to be able to do, you know, I want to take them out whenever I want to take them out and not be like, oh my gosh, it's raining, I can't wear it. Like, I want to be a bag that I want to have bags that I can wear in any weather condition. And I know that's like a lot to ask for because some bags you just can't, but that's what I personally want. Until maybe my collection gets big enough to where I have that option, but because I'm starting off and I only have a couple bags, like I want to be able to wear my bags. So that's the only reason why this bag has kind of been, I love it, but it's hard because I can't wear it as much as I want to. So I have been contemplating selling it and getting the canvas version with the taupe colorway underneath here, just so I can wear it more. I want to be able to wear my bags. So yeah, but that's like my only con. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys saw that coming, but everything else about this, the quality is amazing. The just craftsmanship is incredible on this bag. I mean, I was very pleasantly surprised, especially after having the Soho Disco and all that. I was very pleasantly surprised with the quality of this bag and just the weight of the hardware and just how it wears. It wears so well. Except for when this happened. So yeah, that would be the pros and cons, I would say, of this. So all in all, my final thoughts on this bag are just that if you're someone who is new and starting out your collection, unless you absolutely love the handbag, then I would say it would be better to go with more of like a neutral tone, and even not necessarily even a neutral tone, because the bag is just not necessarily suede fabric, unless you know 100% you're not going to get it messed up. Because like I said, I knew that that was a possibility, but I just always thought that I would be careful enough. But I guess I was just so surprised with my engagement that I completely forgot about making sure my bag was okay. And but yeah, whatever. My engagement was more exciting, so it's fine. I'll take it. I'll take that as the loss if that's what it took when if it happened when I got engaged, it was okay. But I'm the type of person too, I know that if I messed up something, it makes it easier for me enough to like, okay, I messed it up, versus like if I bought something that was like pre-owned or something like that and it was already messed up when it came, I'd kind of be like, every time I would see that flaw, I would know that I didn't do that, you know what I'm saying? So it makes it a little bit better that I was the one who messed it up versus somebody else, because then I can only blame myself. But I think that's one of those bags that if you truly, truly love it and you know how to take care of suede and all that type of stuff, then I would definitely say go for it. Or if you just love it, go for it, because that's what I did. And I mean, hey, you live and you learn. You only get one life. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a handbag at the end of the day. But it is an expensive handbag. So that's one of the things. I have probably worn it 2 to 3 times in the last almost 12 months. 2 to 3 times every month in the last 12. Oh my gosh, no. 2 to 3 times per month in the last 12 months. So it's like 24, 36 times, something like that. So with that being said, I just know that the wear and tear overall, besides the suede factor, is really, really good. But the suede factor is a big deal. I mean, the whole bag is suede. So I don't know, I'm kind of torn. I'm obviously kind of torn with it, but I did want to show you guys how well it does wear, especially since that was the only thing that happened to it. And it's on the back. It's a little bit smaller. It's not that big of a deal because it is on the back. So also too, if you're not, it's not a big deal to you, when you get, most of the time when you're gonna get color transfer, it's gonna rub on your jeans, but it's gonna be on the back side of the bag. So that's something to take into consideration. If you don't mind if it's on the back, because no one honestly sees the back, except for you pretty much. So I mean, it's easier for you to kind of like, it's easier for me to talk myself out of it not being a bad bag because of that, you know, factor. But overall, the wear and tear is really good. I think this is one of the highest quality bags that I've seen from Gucci, especially recently with their new like creative director and how like their brand has changed recently. I feel like this bag is one of the best quality ones that I've seen and that I've worked with. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I always like to see, like I said before, just like reviews on bags when people have had them for a longer period of time, because then you can kind of really see the bag, you can see how it wears, you can see if that's something that you want to deal with, or no girl, I don't even want to go there, so I'm just gonna steer clear of it. And hey, if I can help someone, that's great. Or if you just love handbag videos like I do, that's great too. But thank you so much for watching. Like always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already to my channel. I would love to have you, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.